President Joe Biden is mostly emptying federal death row. Blake Lively made a stunning accusation against her co-star. And Christmas trees are looking extra skinny this year. That's some of what we'll get to on The 7 from The Washington Post. I'm Rennie Svirnovsky, in for Hannah Jewell. It's Monday, December 23rd. Let's get you caught up with today's 7 stories. Number 1. President Joe Biden has commuted most federal death sentences. Biden has been under pressure to use his final weeks in office to empty the federal death row before Donald Trump returns to the White House next month. And this morning, the president announced an unprecedented move, that he'll commute the sentences of 37 of the 40 prisoners on federal death row to life without parole. But Biden refused to spare 3 notorious criminals. Dylan Roof, the white supremacist convicted of killing 9 Black parishioners at a South Carolina church in 2015, Robert Bowers, who carried out the country's deadliest anti-Semitic attack in 2018 when he killed 11 people at the Tree of Life synagogue in Pittsburgh, and Dzhokhar Tsarnaev, the 2013 Boston Marathon bomber. Biden's action is a victory for opponents of capital punishment. The first Trump administration carried out 13 federal executions. Trump provided a preview of his second term in a speech in Phoenix. That's number 2. On Sunday, Trump appeared at America Fest. That's an annual conference for the youth-focused conservative activist group Turning Point. He basked in his electoral victory and, over the course of 75 minutes, cycled through a wide range of topics. 2 moments from his speech stood out in particular. First, Trump threatened to seize the Panama Canal, complaining that the Central American country of Panama is charging too much to use the key waterway. And second, he appeared to push back on claims that he's being controlled by billionaire Elon Musk.
And all the different hoaxes, and the new one is, President Trump has ceded the presidency to Elon Musk. No, that's not happening. But Elon's done an amazing job. Isn't it nice to have smart people that we can rely on? Right? Don't we want that? He's done a great job.
Trump and Musk sparked chaos in Congress last week by blowing up a spending deal designed to avert a government shutdown. Congress was eventually able to stave off a shutdown late Friday night, but the drama was a preview of what spending battles could be like over the next few years, even with Republican majorities in the House and the Senate. Number 3. Germany is in mourning following an attack on a Christmas market. On Friday night, at least 5 people were killed and more than 200 injured when a car plowed into a crowd in the city of Magdeburg. Authorities said that a 9-year-old child was among the dead. A 50-year-old man has been charged with 5 counts of murder and 200 counts of attempted murder. Authorities said the suspect is a physician and a self-described Saudi dissident who has expressed anti-Islamic views. He appears to have supported a far-right anti-immigrant party. The Saudi government said that it had warned German authorities multiple times to be aware of him. More than 3,100 students died at schools built to crush Native American cultures. That's number 4. From 1819 to 1969, the U.S. government took Native American children from their homes in the name of assimilation. A year-long investigation by the Post has documented that 3,104 students died at the boarding schools. That's 3 times the number of deaths as reported by the U.S. Department of Interior earlier this year. The findings show gaps in the federal government's official accounting of what happened to these Native American children. Many tribes are seeking to find their ancestors' remains and bring them home. You can find the full investigation in our newsletter today. As usual, just follow the link in our show notes. Number 5. Actress Blake Lively accused her co-star and director Justin Baldoni of carrying out a smear campaign against her. Lively and Baldoni starred in the movie It Ends With Us, which was released in August. It was a box office hit, but its success was overshadowed by an awkward promotional campaign and reports of a rift between the 2 leads. On Friday, Lively filed a complaint against Baldoni. She alleges that he sexually harassed her on set. then hired a crisis PR firm to ruin her reputation and attempt to silence her. The filing included subpoenaed messages from Baldoni and his publicists. In one exchange, a publicist says that Baldoni wants to feel like Lively can be, quote, buried by their strategies. Baldoni's lawyer denied the allegations, and it's not clear what happens now. The case could end up in court or require a settlement. Number 6. Robot taxi riders are being targeted with new forms of harassment. Some people are drawn to self-driving robot taxis because then they don't have to get into a car with a stranger. Google's self-driving car company Waymo provides hundreds of thousands of rides each month in cities like San Francisco. But recently, passengers there have reported troubling experiences. They've described feeling like sitting ducks for a new form of public harassment, with people following, obstructing, or attempting to enter the driverless vehicles they're riding in. And they've told the Post that there's not a lot they can do from inside the car to get away from a situation or to feel safer. Waymo said these incidents are, quote, extremely rare, but that the company is taking them seriously. Number 7. Skinny tree-zempic Christmas trees are having a moment. Jillian Barnes is a 29-year-old who had been dreaming of decorating her first Christmas tree since she moved into her cozy Boston apartment. She wanted something affordable, neutral, and compact. So rather than buying an expensive full-size option, she got a slender, pre-decorated silver tinsel tree for $89. She was thrilled with it. But when she shared a photo of her decor online, the response was unexpected. One person asked, quote, "Why do you have an Ozempic tree?" Barnes had unwittingly stumbled upon a trend. With rising costs, tighter spaces, and a growing trend towards scaling down traditions, many are embracing these minimalist, budget-friendly trees. You can get a look at some of these trees in our newsletter. If you have one, send me a photo. And don't listen to anyone making fun of it. That's the show for today. Thanks for listening. If you like the podcast, a great way to support our work is through a subscription to The Washington Post. And right now is the perfect time to sign up. With the year-end sale, you can get an all-access digital subscription for just $29 for the first year. Subscribe to the Post by going to washingtonpost.com/subscribe. I'm Rennie Smirnovsky. I'll meet you back here tomorrow.